With all of our water bills going up in the next few years, why are our water companies so badly run? Why are they so expensive? And why do they offer such a bad service? Well, to understand this, let's use the amount of £1,000, which back when companies were privatised, we're going to say is the value of one of those water companies, just so we can use numbers that are a lot easier to comprehend. So we've got one water company worth £1,000. Now, in order to buy it, the shareholders need to be incentivised. Plus, of course, we know that governments are pretty useless commercially. So this £1,000 water business is sold for £500. The shareholders don't actually put £500 of their own money in. They might put £50 in between them. The other £450 is borrowed against the value of the water business. So take a moment to think about that. We have a water business worth about £1,000 and it's now got a £450 debt against it in order to transfer ownership to its new owners. Now, what should then happen is over the following years and decades, as the bill money that we all pay into that business is taken in, it should be used to improve and repair and strengthen and develop the infrastructure. But this is now a private business. And because it's private business, its overriding aim is to take out profits. So in year one, £100 comes out. In year two, £150 comes out. In year three, another £100 comes out. So we've now added £400 coming out of the business. And if that money does not get covered by what we pay in, where's it going to come from? Well, it's being borrowed again against the value of the business. And so we end up in a situation where all of our bill money going in is paying the absolute bare minimum of the running of the water business, and as much spare money as possible is being taken out of the business. And this is why we see water companies now that are several billion, not million, several billion pounds in debt. In our story, the £1,000 business might be £10,000 in debt or £100,000 in debt. Why is that? Because any money that's come in through bills, instead of being used for the infrastructure, the repairs and the developments and the strengthening and all the stuff that they talk about, is being taken straight out to the shareholders. Now, what we then get is a double whammy, because we as bill payers are ever increasing bills, just going up and up and up because the infrastructure isn't being repaired. Plus, when it fails, and they do fail, we as taxpayers are then required to put our money in. And of course, unlike normal private businesses, we can't let these fail because they are crucial infrastructure. We literally cannot do without water. So on any metric, we're in a really bad position. We're paying ever amounts of money in bills. We are paying the taxes when we have to underwrite any critical failure, and all of the money, almost as soon as it goes in, is being taken back out for the shareholders. Meanwhile, the business assets are allowed to crumble and devalue. And ultimately, if it was moved again to another privatized business, they're likely to do exactly the same thing. That is why we're in the state we're in.